Hey, Darnell Dolphins. It's Miss De Silva, your school counselor. Thank you for joining me. Today, we are going to talk about coping skills. Maybe you know what that means, maybe you don't, but I'm going to teach you more about it. And we've already been talking about this quite a bit. So some of it will be reminders, and hopefully some of it will be new. Coping skills. Sometimes we also call these coping tools. So what is a coping skill? Coping skills are tools that you use when you feel really big emotions, usually uncomfortable emotions. So if you're not in the green zone, if you're in the yellow zone, the blue zone, or the red zone, then that's a really good time to pull out your toolbox and try to do something that will help you feel more calm. So, if you know what a toolbox looks like, it has lots of different tools inside of it, right? We use tools to fix things. And we also have many different ways that can help us feel more calm when we feel big emotions. So, what that means is all of you have your own toolbox right in here that can help you calm down and feel more focused and feel more comfortable. So, these are so important for us to try and to learn about and remember because it helps us to feel more in control of our bodies and our emotions. It helps us to feel more calm. And when we use our coping skills, it also helps our brain because our brain is able to focus better on everything going on around us. So now we're going to go over a few different tools that I've talked to you about before. A couple of them might be new, but maybe you didn't realize that these are coping skills or tools. And I am hoping that you are going to keep adding to your toolbox all the time and remembering what kinds of things you can do when you're having a difficult time focusing, when you're having a hard time keeping your body still, when you're not able to finish your schoolwork. These are all things that you can take a break and you can try, and then you can go back to whatever it is that you need to do. So, the first one that we've talked about before is belly breathing, right? You can put both hands on your belly, or you can put one hand on your chest and your other hand on your belly. And you want to feel your belly get nice and big when you take that breath in. So you breathe in through your nose. Your belly should be nice and big. And then out slowly through your mouth. All right. I really like belly breathing. You can do it lying down. You can do it standing up. Right now I'm sitting. There's lots of different ways you can try it. And then we have bubble breathing. I don't think we've talked about this one recently, um, but here's the thing. You might have bubbles. Even if you don't, that's okay. You can imagine yourself blowing bubbles. Now, if you want to make a really big bubble like this girl in the picture, then you know that you have to have a lot of control over your breathing, right? So when you hold the stick to make your bubble, you have to breathe in through your nose and out really slowly through your mouth to make a nice big bubble. If you don't have bubbles, that's okay. You just have to imagine yourself remembering when you blow bubbles that it's a nice, long, slow breath out. So you can make the bubble as big as possible. When you blow really fast, it doesn't make any bubbles, right? So that's why bubble breathing can be so helpful. This one is one of my favorites, and it's called 5-finger breathing. Here's what you do. Put one of your hands up. When you go up, you're going to trace your hand. So you breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, in, out, in, out, in, out. So it's really important as you do that one that you trace your hand as you're breathing. And this makes sure that you practice taking several deep breaths because you have to trace every single one of your fingers. And you want to do it nice and slowly. Good job. Another coping skill that's different to all these breathing practices that we've done is to make sure you move your body. Sometimes we need to be reminded of that now while we're at home learning, but it's so important when you get a break. You can do jumping jacks. Even if you don't like jumping jacks, you can just jump up and down. If you have a jump rope, or even if you don't, you can use a regular rope or anything you find. And you can do jumping jacks. This is probably better. I mean, jump rope. This is probably better to do outside. And one other one that's so important is to try to play outside. Try to get sunshine whenever you can and just feel the wind and play with your dog or cousins or friends or whoever it is that you can if you have anyone around. Right now, we're spending a lot of time at home. So even if you don't have someone to go with you, try to go outside as much as you can before it gets dark. All right, those are just a few ideas that I wanted to give you for now. So remember, when you are in school or having trouble and you're having trouble focusing or doing your work, sometimes that can make you feel mad, uncomfortable, frustrated. And the best thing you can do is pull out one of your tools from your toolbox and try them until you feel more calm and more focused. So I hope that you will give these a try. And hopefully that will help you feel more calm and more happy and get back in the green zone. All right. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all next time.